toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will be first on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tennessee. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next.
Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Maddox. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They feed him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Grabbed over the middle, it's Garcia. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the balls come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Trying to take it back. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. QB draw. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. Got his man on the right. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And the 45 on its way. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Maddox. There to stop him
get up.
after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
I'll get you up. You gotta come here now.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. going to the ground. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Grab near the marker, it's Campbell. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They try to pop a run on the draw. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Back up at their own 13-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll leave it with him. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Direct snap. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Off play action on 1st down. Here's a hit. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they... right now is working.
And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Trying to beat him to the left. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Vols decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It'll be a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Keeping it on the ground with a single back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Maddox. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now on 3rd down after that run. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vols!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Hands it off. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half.
We're going to run zone and block everything.
Now,
and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Porzingis and this other guy
The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together and start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I got to be honest, guys. I'm a little surprised by the coverage on that play. It's 3rd and short. You can't allow a hitch route to pick up the first down. You've got to have way tighter coverage than that.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there for another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And it's frustrating because you go into half, and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming.
Taking it the other way. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right.
The sun goes down on my side and that lonesome feeling comes to my door.
The inside handoff. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 shootout.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level.
Most every night
that last
beneath the light
rushing
of a
touchdown.
neon
And
moon.
Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Now, if
There's
you
still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a
always
sense of urgency
been
now.
hard,
Came through
lonely.
like a shot and knocked him down for
Watch
a
your
loss of 5.
broken dreams dance spinning out of the
First play, and now
feet
it's
of
2nd
a
and
neon
15.
moon.
He'll do it himself.
I think two young lovers are running wild
from there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
But it's Schofield.
He's going to take off. Short
Look
gain
at
on the
it,
play.
how many keys?
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
That I like telling my heart.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense.
As long as there's
This
life
offense is
from a
really been
neon
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play calling is dialing up. These guys have physically been able to go out and execute.
Man, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing on until they find it.
He's at the touchdown Volunteers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. We'll start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. Good pickup and ball on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's empty. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that exit. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I can see
that's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Sang started singing as I let you have my bar stool. Yeah, before that first chorus was through, you were already smiling, saying no use in trying to open up a tab. No, girl, I'm glad to find. Hey, it's funny thinking you were thinking you'd be drinking alone. Baby, ain't it crazy what happened? Half a song. Second verse started. Asked you if you'd like to dance.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Said no, I feel well, there goes my chance.
2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th
Oh,
quarter, you've got
singer kept on singing, and before he hit that chorus again.
Too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Going in the middle, it's Clinton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Volunteers have it with the 1st and 10. Leads it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country.
2 days past 18, he was waiting on a bus and his army green sat down in the food cafe there. Gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling pretty low.
It's your job to stop me.
She said I'm off in an hour and a Northwest weekend.
Has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense
He went down, sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care, cause I got no one. Send back a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here?
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space.
I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young, till they told her, waiting for love, a traveling soldier. Waiting for a soldier to come back again. Evermore be alone. And let her sit. Soldiers coming home.
I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense
Soldiers came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart how it might be love. All of the things he was so scared of. He said when it's getting kind of rough over here, I sit and think about that day on the pier and close my eyes to see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while.
The give to the tail. Finding open area.
I never told the hand of another guy. Too young, till they told her, waiting for a traveling soldier.
For success here, that was a nice run. And I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think about.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Did do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Snuffed down behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Pick off. What a play by this defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown Razorbacks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The give as they work on that clock. On the move at the 30. Off to the races to the right. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Man, it's hard to play defense. There's so many options. You can see the RPO here. I got to play the pass. I got to hesitate for just a second. Give it to a fast speedster now that takes a crack and just shoot.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Two kids in the body,
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The default was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
One thing in coming on.
To the air, it's Mendez.
Things like that, man.
Got his man. Makes a man pass. All down with him. Move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10.
That sun is crashing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker. It's Johnson. There he goes. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job.
Been up since the crack of dawn, just trying to get paid.
Offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Give me a half an hour.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. Got a little space. There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 20.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
And when you're ready to quit, baby, we can slip right out of that barn door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick 'em off on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut the fire it up like neon lights.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gonna hit the club, gonna try to look for it up like the snow lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance dust right off in the night. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt